My name's Chris Fonte, and I've been a baseball fan since as long as I could remember. I played baseball when I was very young. I wasn't good at it. I have awful hand-eye coordination and I throw like a girl, so that didn't last very long. My favorite baseball team is New York Yankees and my favorite player is Mark Teixeira. My most famous memory would probably be when the Yankees won the World Series in 2009, which was the first World Series I've ever watched to see the Yankees win. Since I love the game of baseball, I love everything about it. I love all the players. I love to read the stats, the box scores after every game to see what the players can improve on. Fantasy baseball is where you pick players, you have a draft, so it goes round by round, and you pick players who are on your team, and each league you're in, it's different. It either goes by categories or by individual stats. The one I do is by category, so if your team has more hits than the team you're playing, then that's a point for you, and then most strikeouts. I got started fantasy baseball because my uncle was always obsessed with it, and every time I'd go over there, he'd always have his phone on him and always just be checking baseball scores and all the stats. I play with family and friends.
This is what happens when your players get hurt.
And we put down some money. I think what we had, it was like $24, $25 each for that. So it wasn't really a big deal, but it was just fun. Being a college student, for me to afford this, if you're in a league that's probably only like $24, $25, you know, like if you work in the summer, you work during the year, I'm on top of my bank account and that stuff, so I always keep like that money aside and save it for the season. I guess I would consider myself addicted. I know every morning when I'd go to the cafeteria for breakfast, the first thing I would do was always check my fantasy team, and I set an alarm on my phone at 6 o'clock, an hour before all the games started, to see who's injured, who's not playing, and I just have to change my lineup probably 2-3 times a day so it could be a perfect lineup. Fantasies impact my life by just getting a better understanding for players and numbers, and you would think it's weird how it could help you reading numbers and reading stats. You know, my friend's 85-year-old grandpa is actually in our fantasy baseball league, so I know I'll probably end up like him playing for as long as I could remember. My brother, who is 25, he used to always say, when I was always obsessed with it since like I was in elementary school, he always said that I'd grow out of it because he grew out of it when he got into middle school, but now I'm in college and I haven't grown out of it, and I don't think I ever will.